Welcome. This is Jill from the Farmstead Kitchen, and I'm Frank and Jim. We're going to make supper tonight, and we thought we would show you what we're making, and I'll give you the recipe for it later too. Actually, the recipe for the chicken crust pizza that we're going to have for supper tonight will be on our website at bakersgreenacres.com on the Farmstead newsfeed. It's the blog, and I'll post it up on there. All right, so I have not been eating grains for a while now due to some inflammatory conditions that I'm trying to get under control. So we couldn't have pizza, and the kids really wanted to have pizza. So I found this recipe a friend of ours shared with us for chicken crust pizza. The ground chicken makes the crust, and there's no grain involved, so it's all good. Okay, we're gonna do two different recipes today. I like to keep things really simple, low tech, simple ingredients. So the recipes that we're putting together today involve very few things. Tip you down so you can see what we're working on here. Okay, and this one I already put it together because I'm taking photos for the recipe. I've got the chicken, egg, I used paprika, dash of cayenne pepper, thyme, oregano, I've got sea salt, and chopped raw garlic. All good stuff. Some other recipes I saw called for coconut flour. One I saw called for chopping chicken breast really finely and then using a food processor. So those are some options out there you'll find in other recipes, but this is just low-tech, simple, ready to go. And Frank is going to mix it by hand for us. Alrighty? All right, there you are, young man. I have 1.5 pounds of chicken in there.
How do I mix it?
You just use your hands. Just put them in there and stir it and mix it. All right? Okay. Meanwhile, Jim, you gonna help me with this one? Oh, not until you wash your hands. All right. This one, we're gonna do a little fancier. I put some cheese in. Several of the recipes called for cheese, but since I'm also avoiding dairy at the moment along with grains, I didn't put any cheese in that one. Otherwise, I might grate in some of my, this is a grass-fed cheese, well-aged, and it doesn't seem to bother me in very small bits. So I may put that in, but otherwise, I put cheese in this one. Okay, Jim. This is 1.5 pounds again. We need one egg. You can use 2. These are our farm fresh eggs from our own hens who have been enjoying spring very much. You can see that's a nice yellow yolk. Okay, Jim. Garlic. I'm putting about 2 to 3 cloves of chopped garlic in each recipe. Go ahead and dump that in. All right, 1 dash of cayenne pepper. A little more, none came out. 1 more dash. There you go. That'll be good. All right, this is some dried basil from our garden last year that we're going to use. Of course, you can use ground basil or regular basil, but we had plants and we dried it, and it's really good. Now you take that and you just rub it really, break it right up in your hands and then put it in. There you go. That looks pretty good, Frank. Okay, put some more in. You need quite a bit more. Here. In fact, we're going to put a lot of basil because basil's yummy with chicken. Okay, now, next ingredient. Basil and fennel go really good together. This, you'll see it's in a frying pan. I toasted it. Toasting the fennel just really makes the flavors pop right out, and it's super simple. You just heat the frying pan. The cast iron or stainless works really good. Over about medium heat. When it's nice and hot, you put in your fennel, and then you just keep jiggling it so it doesn't stick and burn until it all looks nice and just lightly toasted brown. Really easy. It only takes maybe 30 seconds. There you go. You can actually, hang on just a minute, okay? You're good. Just rest your hands on the bowl. Okay, Jim, I'm gonna put this in. Okay. Oh, I put in maybe a tablespoon there. Okay, Jim, last ingredient. Jim's eating raw onion here with us. All right, Jim. I'm gonna measure this one too. Let's see. And I'm putting about, a teaspoon, a generous teaspoon. To probably more like a teaspoon and a half or 2 teaspoons of salt in. Okay, Jim. You know what? Because we have it, we're gonna do one more thing. We're gonna put paprika in there.
A lot?
Yeah, give it a few good shakes. Oh, put more in. Paprika's good. More. There you go. All right. You go ahead and mix yours up. Okay, Frank. I'm gonna move over here with you. I'm gonna move you over a little bit. Okay, Frank, you're the guy front and center here. Now, what you're gonna do is scrape that out onto your, we've got a wax or parchment paper here on these cookie sheets. Okay, go ahead and go wash your hands a minute. Set that bowl to the side, and we're gonna roll this out in between. Let's see, some recipes said saran wrap. My saran wrap got hijacked for other purposes, so I am just using wax paper tonight. Okay, and then when he comes back, we'll go ahead and roll that out. Okay, Jim, go around and make sure you get all, see how there's stuff on the edge there? Make sure you get it all mixed in.
This is a learning process too.
Well,
For everyone.
is it kind of fun doing that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yep, make sure it's all evenly mixed. And then this one is your, that looks pretty good. Actually, here, let me turn it. See all that stuff right there? Get that.
Okay.
All right, Frank, you're the rolling guy. Roll it out. Nope, not, start like right there. There you go. Don't press too hard. You don't want it to squish out too much. There you go. Make sure you want to get it all the way out to the edges here. There you go. Go ahead and roll it right out. The cheese is a fun ingredient that you can play with this recipe. Pepper jack cheese would probably taste good. If you use mozzarella, some Parmesan in with it would be good. Yeah, that's why we have that wet paper. Alright, there you go. Roll it out to the edges here. You want to get it fairly thin. Otherwise it takes a long time to cook. There, can I give it a roll a minute?
Like pizza.
Alright.
Think this is good?
Yep, now you're looking good. Here. Go ahead and dump it onto that one. Whoa, hang on.
That's gonna be the pizza.
Yeah, that's gonna be the pizza crust.
Never had a meat pizza crust.
No, we haven't.
Well,
So this is an
mostly
experiment
meat.
for us.
Well, mostly meat. Yeah, I'm just gonna put your hand up.
Okay, I'm gonna get this out to the edges real nicely. Get it a little bit thinner in the middle so it's nice and even. Oops, there's a bald spot. Try and make it even here. Okay,
It's back.
I think that looks good. And we'll peel this off. And there we go. It's ready to ready to go in the oven, Frank. All right, we're gonna bake these for about 15 to 20 minutes.
They're pretty thin.
Yep, we're gonna make sure we've got it covered everywhere. There you go. Here, you can throw this away. All right, Jim, we're gonna get yours rolled out.
Can I roll it?
No.
Jim's gonna roll it. All right, we're gonna bake these again for about 15-20 minutes. I'm gonna make sure this one's covered a little bit better out to the edges. And then we'll come back and top them and show you the finished result. All right, we'll be back.